How much does your husband help you at home? And men, how much do you help your wives at home? Hi guys, welcome to Conversations with Jamie. Guys, let me know in the comments. Aki, comment. Let me know how you feel about what I'm talking about today. Let me know if your partner helps you or he leaves you to do everything. Yeah, are you the man that comes home in the evening, unatoa viatu, socks, unaekelea miguu kwa meza, and start reading a newspaper, or you start going through your phone? Unajua unakaa hapo, there's nothing else, you're not having conversations because you're glued to your phone. By the way, guys, people should start talking to each other. Nowadays everybody is on their phone, unakaa chini, and I've noticed that even with my siblings. Sometimes we meet and for a moment, unaona everybody is on the phone and there's no conversation, and you're like, wow, this is where we are at right now. So I've seen a woman saying that she always finds herself doing everything. She works from home. It doesn't mean that if you're working from home you don't get tired. There are people who assume people who work from home are not supposed to get tired, because they're not commuting every day, and then they are not bothered by their bosses or whatever. But if you're working from home and if you're working for somebody else, you still have to answer to your boss. And then at the same time, probably you're working from home and you have small children, so it means that kama you have a house girl, they are running in and out of your workspace, so you're not able to fully concentrate. So you have to find yourself doing a lot, juggling through work and the kids, and maybe with the house help and cleaning and all those kind of stuff. So I saw a lady saying that she cleans the house every day, she takes care of the kids, but when her husband gets home, he doesn't help at all. I think she feels like he feels she's never exhausted because she's working from home. And then she says that most of the time, even when he removes his clothes, he throws them on the floor. If he eats anything, he will not take the dishes to the kitchen, to the sink. I know how we are here in Africa, in our culture, let me say our culture. Or I think sometimes it's how you're also raised. Some people will be like, I'm not taking the dishes to the kitchen. You eat, you leave everything there, and you expect your wife to do everything. So she says, some of those things are really bothering her, like he cannot pick after himself, take to the kitchen, remove his clothes, take to the laundry basket. He just leaves everything everywhere for her to take care of. And in the night, she's the one taking the kids to bed. She's the one waking up to prepare them for school. And she feels like, he could do better. He could help her do some of those chores. So what are your thoughts? Are you a team at home? You're the one as a wife who does everything. Some people say, and there are men who are saying, for them, even if they're dads of two kids, probably because, well, there are men who are living with their kids without their wives, and or something has happened and they're the one taking care of their kids, and they go to work and they still come home and take care of their children. They cook, they clean, they make sure those kids sleep early, do their homework, wake up the next day and go to school. So I think it depends. With how somebody is raised. So how does it work in your household? Do you have a plan of how things should be done? Do you help each other? Is there some duties that your husband does and duties for you? Yeah, so let me know in the comments. I've seen another person saying that her husband gets their son up. Like, this man wakes up early. He's the one who prepares the child to go to school. That's amazing. So they have divided or have a plan of, like, on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you're the one who is waking the child up. You're the one preparing the child. And then when you leave him, you leave the child. And then on these other days, I'm the one who is preparing the child and then at the same time I'm the one who go and drop the child to school. Well, that one sounds like a good plan, because I'd imagine like even the child feels amazing, like this and this day dad brings me to school, this and this day mom brings me to school, right? And at least both of them, at least twice or thrice a week, you're able to sleep in a little bit more without having to wake up so early to get the kids ready for school. So nyinyi mnafanyaje? How are you helping each other? How are you helping each other? How are you helping each other? So guys, let me know in the comments. Does your husband clean? Does your husband support you? Does your husband help with the kids sometimes? It's only you as a wife. And how do you feel about it? Because I imagine as a woman, you get so exhausted and so frustrated when you have to clean after everybody, right? You wake up early in the morning, you prepare the kids for school, you have to go to work yourself, come back home, prepare dinner, homework is not done, make sure the kids are clean, make sure they sleep early, then maybe you have work you took home and you need to complete. And even if you're working from home as a woman, like, you also have all those things. You have assignments, you have things to hand over maybe the next day, and then maybe you have two small kids in the house. Even if it's one, children are overwhelming while sometimes you will sit down, do nothing the whole day, because probably the child they're feeling emotional that day and they're acting up, and you have to be there 24/7. I mean, they're the whole day trying to calm them down, but you still have to work. So how do you feel about all these women? Do you want your husbands to be helping you more? And the people who talk about culture, I believe when you marry, you're trying to make your home work, everything in your house to flow in a certain direction, because you're not married for the community, you're married to make your home stand. So guys, let me know in the comments your thoughts. Please like and subscribe. I love you guys. Let me hear what your thoughts are, and then maybe we can talk about this in the next video. Thank you for watching.